Hello, good evening, and welcome to Thingamajigs Racing Channel. It has come that time again, ladies and gentlemen, where we're back with the Ultimate Racing League's Wednesday evening fun. It's the Deltona, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a series and a half. They are paying homage to it's a single make series where they pay homage to the Lancia Delta Integrale, and what a weapon of a car it was at its time. And we have done so far 5 rounds. The championship couldn't be any tighter. And they're going on the snow, ladies and gents. So the rule books is out. I'll read you the championship table, but points are up for grabs today. There are points aplenty, and anyone can have them. They're giving them away because skill and all of these things that our pro sim racing drivers are honed in, trained in, and are ready for go out the window. Because this is snow, baby, and there's snow business like racing on snow, I tell you. So let's catch up with what the championship is looking like so far. It's exciting. At the top, we have Wayne G, the Mad Dio Double G, on 173 points. In second place, we have Niggle on 164 points. Less than 10 points behind the leader. It's easily doable. Hodgie in third on 161 points, only 3 points behind Niggle. Slowpoke is fourth on 155 points, still in touching distance. Brownie is fifth on 137 points, and he can surprise you on any day. Silly Shot in sixth, fast as hell, is on 121 points. In seventh, we have Carlsberg on 106 points. Then 8th, 9th and 10th, we have 8th Firepower on 95 points, 9th Hawkeye on 91 points, and in 10th we have Phaser on 89 points. It's sleeves up, boys. It is now real. It's down to the wire. We're really got to reach deep to get those points because there's a tight little battle there in the middle of the pack. Sai is 11th. He's a latecomer. He's on 41 points. The Saint, he popped in and popped out. He's on 17 points. Camblusi is 13th on 15 points. And Nath is 14th on 12 points. That's the players, ladies and gentlemen. Now, how did they qualify? I don't know. I don't know how they qualified. Pointing the wrong way, I imagine. Facing the wrong way. But there is a grid, so they must have been qualifying. And I think we should go for a little grid walk in the snow. It's cold. I've got my hugs on, so I'm all right. And I've got a woolly hat, so we'll trudge up here. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at them. They look so beautiful. It's a beautiful car. On pole position, it's Silly Shot, ladies and gentlemen. Silly Shot getting the pole. Silly Shot on the pole, eh? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk that it would happen? Well, he had the pace, but the Mad Dog usually has his towel there, you see, and no one else can get on pole. But Silly Shot has taken it by the scruff of the neck around Lake Louis, and he has put it right at the front. In second place, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Brownster. It's the Brown Streak. It's Sir Brownie of Brown-a-Lot. It's Brownie, ladies and gentlemen. So, wowzers. And we've seen... Wasn't he actually, like, on another level when we went to the Rallycross track? So, yeah, maybe Brownie prefers it when it's very wet and slidey and slippery than the tough, sticky grey stuff. Then in third, on his championship contention run, it's Niggle, ladies and gentlemen. It's Niggle, and he's ahead of the Mad Dog. Oh, they've got their snow tyres on. It looks sublime. Right then, in fourth place, ladies and gents, it's Wayne G. It's the Mad Dio Double G. Doop, doop. It's the Mad Double Dio G. Ladies, get ready. It's the Mad Dio Double G. He will fold you like washing. In fifth place, it's Sai. That's a great qualifying. We've seen flashes of greatness already. Hey, ostrich. We've seen flashes of greatness so far from the Sai in the short part of this season that he has taken up, and now qualifying at the sharper end. Is he gonna just explode all over Lake Louis? We are just gonna have to hold our breath and see. In sixth place, it's the Taff. Maybe that's Canberry. Maybe that's who Cam Bluesy is in the championship. It's the Taff, ladies and gents. And he's qualified very well in the snow as well. Another one. Hey, he's from a very snowy place. It's probably second nature to him, driving on the white stuff. Right then, Taff. Seventh, Slowpoke. Slowpoke on a championship run himself and needing to do a little bit of catching up in it, is finding himself right dead in the middle of the pack. A dangerous place to be, especially when there's going to be cars flying everywhere. But he's got company. He's not all by himself. He's got Carlsberg one side of him and Hodgie the other. So Carlsberg in eighth place, looking absolutely divine with his snow tyres on. Look at you. And then in ninth place is Hodgie. Hodgie on that championship run, trying to chase down Nigel and the Mad Dog, finding himself quite far back there. He's going to need a blinding start, because if he gets sucked into the battle behind him, because that's that 8th, 9th and 10th battle I told you about, he's going to get really into some trouble there. So Hodgie, he's qualifying not great. He's going to need an absolute ballistic start. Right then, in 10th, it's Firepower. He's ahead of him in the championship. He's ahead of him on the track. All his work has been done well so far. Can he go that extra mile and get the points ahead of those two chasing him, because they are after him? Don't get me. Don't mark my words. They are after him. Phaser, not used to being this low in the championship tables. We usually see him top 5, knocking on the doors. And yes, him and the Delta have not had the greatest of relationships so far this season. Is this the place where we're really going to see man and machine meld together? And so far, not in qualifying is anything to judge by. Hawkeye in 12th. Hawkeye, I think he likes it slippery. He was very good in changeable conditions, and even though qualifying probably not gone as well as he hoped, I think we'll find he's going to be a very consistent driver, where other people are going to be sliding away and hitting embankments, these things. I think we're going to see Hawkeye just cruise on through. And in 13th, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sid the Sloth, looking absolutely dynamic and fantastic. The whole grid does, though. It's amazing. Okay, then. We're going to have 3 sprint races, ladies and gentlemen. 3 15-minute races. It is going to be an absolute treat. There's no point me commentating on this. I tell thee now. Because they're going to be swapping and changing. So we'll just watch a lot of sexy cars going mental in the snow. And every now and then I might be able to tell you who's in the lead. But I am in I have no doubt that there is no way I'm going to be able to follow this. I believe it's going to be madness. So without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is belt up, check your mirrors. It's going to get hairy. And when I say it's going to get hairy, it's going to get hairier than a 70s adult actress's flesh purse. Okay, growler, whatever. So here we go. The lights are just about to drop. Boom! room. I think Brownie thought he jumped the start then. Or maybe he did, because he started and then stopped. But Silly Shot holds on to that leaner. The Mad Dog rises to the top, but he's got Niggle as well. Niggle on the inside, and they're going into the first corner. It's crazy. Silly Shot out there. Lovely slide on the Silly Shot there. I love it. And Wayne just about gets himself. No, Niggle comes out the corner faster, and Niggle ahead of the Mad Dio Double G. Then we've got the Brownie. He is flicking his way through. He's like that princess that was in Wreck-It Ralph. So Wayne at the moment chasing down Niggle. Brownie having a bit of a wobble. Taff chasing him down with the Carlsberg there in 6th. Cy in 7th. So Cy, it might have been Cy that jumped the start there. Slowpoke in 8th with the Hodgie in 9th, and the cars are rotating lovely. Sid the Sloth's made a great start there ahead of Firepower. Phaser, Firepower's picked up a penalty. No, he hasn't, sorry. Who had that? Yeah, it was Firepower. 1.5 seconds, that's a hit. Phaser there in 12th, going ahead of Firepower as he pays the penalty, and Hawkeye is not far behind either. Niggle's now in the lead. Niggle's in the lead. Silly Shot slipped to 2nd, and it takes an eternity to get that car around there, it feels. And Silly Shot then going back on the attack for the lead ahead of Niggle. Niggle and Silly Shot have broken away as Brownie comes through, and it looks like the Mad Dog has got himself caught in one of those embankments, because he's down to 4th now, as we just see the Brownster doing so. And is Cy going to come through? Cy's having a little sniff and a whiff on board with Sir Cy of Cy-a-Lot, and all you can see is dust. All you can see is the dust, people. And look at Carlsberg sneaking one through on Cy, because Cy is just blinded behind the cars. There is no sight. I didn't realise it was that bad, guys. Look at that. How are you driving? And it looked like there. Who's that? Brownie having more trouble? Just up ahead, it looks like Brownie. It was 1.5 seconds. I think he's had a knock with the barrier. Niggle leads from Silly Shot at the moment with the Mad Dog in 3rd again. Carlsberg's up to 4th now. Brownie in 5th, but he's carrying a weighty old penalty. He carries a big weight around his neck as he slides through there. He's got Cy around the outside. Beautiful work by the side. He did everyone. Absolutely everyone around the outside. Carlsberg and Brownie still facing off, with Brownie carrying that penalty, and the Taff trying to make himself present in this race. Amazing stuff. Silly Shot in the lead with Niggle and Silly Shot absolutely going hammer and tong, and it is a beautiful sight to see these cars all over the shop. Where did Niggle go? He flew by. Unbelievable stuff. Where are they? You can't even see where they are. It's crazy. So Silly Shot then now back in the lead with Niggle down in 2nd. We've got Cy in 3rd now ahead of the Carlsberg, who's picked up a penalty, same as the Brownster. And Taff is coming through and up and into 4th place. Great work from the Taff, with Carlsberg now in 5th, Brownie in 6th. Hey, URL Viking Daddy saying, morning boys. Well, hello. And Brownie then chasing down the Carlsberg, trying to get back ahead. And Brownie, he was feeling good at this race. Looked like he was going to pick up some good points against some of those he's racing with, Slowpoke and Hodgie down the field. This could be a perfect. Sorry, I was bouncing with him. Perfect opportunity. He did say in the chat he apologised to people for being a bit laggy. Carlsberg in 6th with the Mad Dog down in 7th. The Mad Dog having issues, but now we've got a yellow flag. It could be for Cy. He's carrying a 1.5 second penalty, and he's got Brownie bouncing all over him. Taff's up to 3rd now. Taff's up to 3rd with Niggle. Where's Carlsberg dropped? Carlsberg's dropped as well. It might have been for him in 6th. Mad Dog in 7th. We've got Slowpoke in 8th place. We've got Firepower now in 9th. Phaser in 10th, but Phaser's going for the move on Firepower. Phaser now up and ahead of Firepower with Hodgie. Hodgie having a real disaster at the moment, down in 11th, with Hawkeye in 12th and Sid the Sloth in 13th. They just can't stay off those barriers, can they? They can't stay off them embankments. Snowdrifts. They love a drift. Oh, and Silly Shot's picked him up with himself up a hefty penalty. Nigel must have hit it a lot softer because he did not pick up a penalty. But yeah, Silly Shot now carrying a 1.5 second penalty for hitting the barrier. And Nigel is just going to cruise that one. Taff there in third with the Brownie in fourth. We've got Sai in fifth. He's paid his penalty. He's getting on with things. He's moving on with his life. And the Mad Dog going up against the Berg, and Mad Dog gets it on the inside. Beautiful rotation from the Mad Dog there, and he's aiming for the Sai, but Sai's got it good. He's got it good, and Carlsberg gets a good drive out of that corner. These three, 5th, 6th and 7th, duking it out. Nigel's in the lead because of the penalty, I'm sure, but Nigel now is in the lead, and can he just run away and hide? Now he's not looking at a load of powder in front of him. Silly Shot kicking off all that snow in his face. Then Nigel, he's got a clear look at what's ahead of him, and he's just got to nail every corner, hasn't he? He's just got to get it all right. And Silly Shot there in second, chasing him down with a Taff in third. But Brownie's back in play, ladies and gentlemen. Brownie is back in play as they both come hurtling through this, and it looks like Taff caught the barrier there as Sai finds his way past Taff as well. Oh, poor Taff. Hit hard there by the penalty, and I don't think Brownie hit him. It's just well, they sort of went behind the embankment. I didn't see what happened, so I can't say. But Brownie absolutely firing on all cylinders. But Nigel's the man in the lead at the moment with Silly Shot chasing him down, and we've got the Brownster in the periphery coming in strong. He's just done the fastest lap of the race so far as they swing their Lanciers through. Then we've got Sai there in fourth, Carlsberg chasing him down. The Mad Dog on a mission. He's in the mission, he's on the mission, and he's chasing down the Berg. Taff in seventh. Taff was up there, he can do it again. He'll be determined to start getting back into the fight there with Slowpoke in eighth. Phaser, he's picked up a 1.5 second. That's going to help the Hodge out, and possibly Firepower. And Firepower will be very happy about that in that battle he's having. Oh, it's 3 seconds now because Phaser's hit the wall twice. And the bad romance, as Gaga would say, it continues between Phaser and the Lancia. And I imagine he'll be back. He'll be looking forward to the end of the season, and when they get back into what some might call normal cars. Firepower then in 11th, Hawkeye in 12th, Sid the Sloth in 13th. But it's Nigel at the moment that is heating up the snow. It's melting around him. He is driving so lit at the moment. And Silly Shot keeping him in sight, but Silly Shot just not being able to close him down and all force him into a mistake. We're coming up to 8 minutes of this 15-minute race, and Nigel at the moment has got it all under control. Silly Shot chasing him, and it's a tight corner, that one. And the Brownster absolutely flying at the moment, on board with the Brownster. He's very close to Silly Shot. I don't know if Silly Shot had a struggle in that corner, but the Brownster's knocking out those fastest laps. Did he get a penalty for that? I think we'll hang around in the Brownster's car for this lap because it's been fun. So Nigel out there in the leads, and Silly Shot, they've spaced themselves out a bit now, giving themselves a bit more of a vision without all the powder being kicked up. Sai's there in fourth behind us. Carlsberg in fifth. Waney, the Mad Dio Double G, losing a lot of points today. In sixth place. I thought he drove into the embankment then. Go on, Brownie. He's giving it full beans. He's leaving nothing left. But Sai's there, chasing him down now. Sai's the fastest man around Lake Louis at the moment, with Carlsberg hunting him. He's getting purples. They're all starting to find a bit of grit. They're getting into their stride, ladies and gents. The Mad Dog, Waney G, in sixth. It doesn't seem right to say it. It feels like I'm dreaming or something. This is a weird dream and everything's back to front. But the Mad Dio Double G down in sixth place, with the Taff chasing him down in seventh. Then we've got Slowpoke in eighth, and he's trying to stay out of Hodge's way. These two are in their own little battle in the championship for third and fourth, I think. I think Niggle's second, and I think Hodgie's third, with Slowpoke in fourth. I've got it right down in front of me, so I don't know why I'm thinking or guessing, because it is true. And they've got Brownie just behind them, but Brownie's quite a few points behind. But Brownie on the podium at the moment, while Slowpoke and the Hodgemeister are struggling down in 8th and 9th. Phaser in 10th, ahead of Firepower still. And we saw Phaser pick up all that penalty system. And he's paid it. And still going strong in 10th place ahead of Firepower. Hawkeye's getting into this fight as well now, though. Watch out, Hawkeye has decided to start. And then Sid the Sloth in 13th. Niggle out there in the lead. And there's nothing going to stop Niggle now. The only thing that can stop Niggle is Niggle. Although Silly Shot is coming in fast, but he's, oh, beautiful stuff. And the Brownie is being chased by Psy, but Brownie again, fastest lap last time around. And the Brownster really is laying down the law here in the snow and letting them know who's the border. Psy in 4th, Carlsberg in 5th, the Mad Dog in 6th. He can see Carlsberg, he just can't catch him. Carlsberg with a 101.2 last time around, and the Mad Dog doing a 102.5. A good second off of Carlsberg's time, over a second off of Carlsberg's time. Taff in 7th for 102.2 as he slides out wide. Oh, there is some absolutely delicious sideways action here. If you need a fill of sideways action, this is the place in the snow at Lake Louis in the Lancia Deltas. Could it be more beautiful? Slowpoke 8th, a 102.7 is his best, a 103.4 last time around, with the Hodge doing a 103.5. Hodge and Slowpoke locked in their own battle, and Slowpoke keeping the Hodge at bay. Phaser picking up huge penalties again. 3 seconds. 3 seconds of penalties, and here comes Firepower and Hawkeye. They're going either side of him. No, he's back up to speed. He's just about, no, Hawkeye's through. Hawkeye getting past Firepower and Phaser. Hawkeye on an absolute tear. What did I tell you about him? What did I say at the beginning? One to watch. And Phaser and Firepower nearly fumbling over each other. And Sid the Sloth is still in this action as well. Do not count him out. This little battle at the bottom is brewing. It's brewing, ladies and gentlemen, into a hot pot of pure racing. Hawkeye then at the moment 10th. Firepower getting past Phaser as Phaser gets caught on the barrier. And Sid the Sloth up and into 12, and this is a bad day. A bad day for the Belgian driver. Silly Shot's in the lead, sorry. Oh, how long ago did it happen though? Oh, we're just, look, there's going to be a lot of overtaking. We'll catch it when we can. But yeah, Niggle, oh my word, it was the last lap as well, so we would have been going back for ages. It's close behind. Psy's just got past Brownie. I just saw in the background Brownie absolutely flying, but Psy is flying more still. These two absolutely at it. It's beautiful to see. Synchronized sliding whilst racing. Niggle then slipping out of position. What do you reckon? Was that a penalty? Do you think he hit a barrier? What? Silly Shot is back in control, ladies and gentlemen. Silly Shot is back in control. Niggle, though, chasing him down. Psy and Brownie locked in a battle themselves. And they seem to be getting close. And Brownie going fast. Oh no, that was still the old fastest lap. Sorry, I just thought it changed at the bottom, so I thought, oh, Brownie's just got the fastest lap. Carlsberg in 5th, a great job there. He's keeping the championship leader at bay. Taff there in 7th. Hodgie is through past Slowpoke. Slowpoke's made a mistake. Unbelievable. Hodgie getting back ahead of his rival. His closest rival in the championship, possibly. And Slowpoke there leaning on the Hodgemeister, working together through the corners. Look at them side by side. Oh, you spoil me, you guys, you spoil me. And Slowpoke then getting the position back and claiming, oh, hey, Psy's moved up to Oh, Niggle's having an absolute mare. He's dropped another place or two. Size up and into second place now, chasing down the Silly Shot. And Sai giving it big welly around Lake Louis and raising some eyebrows. People are very looking that direction and thinking, hey, who knew he had it in him? Brownie there in third, bouncing his way to it. It's the final lap already. Oh my word, it's the final lap. I haven't got time to run through. We're going to have to do the run through at the end. Whoa, a back marker nearly took Silly Shot out there, but Silly Shot looking good. Oh, he's got a penalty. Oh no, was that from the knock on the back marker? Who was it? Firepower. I mean, it was all unavoidable, really. I don't think... oh, no, Hodgie's already finished. Sorry, Slowpoke's finished. Let me go back. Oh, my word. So, yeah, because it's on a timer, obviously. So, Slowpoke and Hodgie were having their battle. Ah, so bad for Silly Shot. So, Slowpoke then... got 8th, Hodgie in 9th, Hawkeye. Is Hawkeye next across the line? He looks like he's going to be. Great drive from Hawkeye for 10th place there, ahead of Sid the Sloth, who also got ahead of Phaser and Firepower. Awesome stuff. So there goes Hawkeye, 10th place, ahead of Sid the Sloth. Fantastic stuff. Phaser in 12th, ahead of Firepower. I think he'd take that. I think he would take that. A Firepower there. And Sai... oh, we've got to go back, haven't we? Because that's crazy stuff. So, sorry guys, I'm all over the shop now. We've gone back again to when Silly Shot got the penalty. So he's come around. He's gone wide. No, he hit the barrier. It was nothing to do with Firepower. I apologise. I take it all back. No, Silly Shot hit the barrier. He's on his own. It was nothing to do with the guy he was going by. So, yeah, Silly Shot. Oh, and Sai's there as well on his 6. And Silly Shot then coming around the corner to go on the final straight, but he's got to pay that 1.5 second penalty. Can he pull out enough time? Can he pull out enough time? There he goes. He's through the penalty system. And here comes Sai. It's tight as they come towards the line. Silly Shot still ahead, trying to get back up to speed. Sai's gone through, and they cross the line. Sai just about ahead of Silly Shot. Brownie in third. Great podium. Carlsberg, 4th place. Cracking stuff. Poor Niggle. And he's lost the position to Wayne. Does he get another penalty? And the Mad Dog in 5th, ahead of Niggle, who's chased him in the championship. Unbelievable stuff. Poor Niggle. Oh, poor Niggle. Oh, that's a 1:13. It was a terrible last lap. Oh. Sai, congratulations. First win in URL, is it? Or you've not won one of these before, have you? You did you? No, you got on the podium. I don't know if you won. Maybe. I'm losing my mind. But a great win. Well done. Fantastic stuff, Sai. I don't think you have won one. I was keeping track of the winners as well, because like Wayne up to 1 point had won 5 races, Slowpoke had won 1, Hodgie had won 1, and C Brown had won 2. So yeah, I think this is Sai's first win. And it might be his first win in URL. So a huge congratulations from the team and from myself. Well done, Sai. Great drive. Silly Shot. Oh, he hit the barrier. And I blame Firepower. So Firepower, you got every right to write me an angry letter. Silly Shot, 2nd place. Oof, that's painful. Is it as painful as Niggle's final couple of laps? I'm not sure. Brownie, solid podium when he needs the points against. He's ahead of everyone he's chasing in the championship. He needs the points against Slowpoke, Hodgie, and Niggle, and he's done that. Job done. Tick. Carlsberg, great drive. Ooh. Oh, was that after the flag, that penalty? Yeah, I suppose it is. So Carlsberg there in 4th, ahead of the Mad Dog, who just whipped past Niggle there at the end, who had he had the last lap from hell. Who finished in 6th. Taff got 7th, which is a real shame because he was there in the podium and he had the pace to stay there. And I think he picked up a penalty and lost a few positions. So Taff, Great drive from the Taff in 7th. Slowpoke, one he'd probably rather forget, but it was fun for us. Him and Hodgie put on an absolute cracking display of respectful racing for us to preview, we'll go with, but it's not the word I was looking for. Oh, the hot brew. I tell you, looking at all this snow, that hot brew feels even better. Hawkeye in 10th. Great drive from Hawkeye. Fantastic stuff. This is only the first race, ladies and gents. We've got 3 of these. So these guys are just finding their feet. They're just warming up. Sid the Sloth as well. Great drive in 11th. Ahead of Phaser in 12th. And Firepower in 13th. But a huge congratulations to Sai. Now you can't take the ostrich off your car. It's a sign of luck. Like Carlos with his unicorn. Right then, race 2 then, ladies and gents. Are you ready for it? My word, that was exciting. Can you imagine what is to come? What more is in store? What I have got for you? Eh? Right then, let's get it downloaded. Let's get it lined up. Let's get it ready to go. Don't look at the cheaties. Oh, it's getting dark already. It is race 2, isn't it? It should be. I'm sure I clicked on the right one. Yeah, Firepower finished at the back. So it's a reverse grid. And it's Firepower at the front. Phaser in 2nd. Sid the Sloth 3rd. Hawkeye starting 4th. Hodgie starting in 5th. Slowpoke starting in 6th. Taff starts in 7th. Niggle starts 8th. The Mad Dog starts 9th. Carlsberg in 10th. Brownie in 11th. Silly Shot in 12th. And Sai, the winner from race 1, starting in 13th. I'm not going to faff around. We're going to get on with it because it's been an absolute cracker. The lights are out and we are go here. And they're all a bit ginger this time. No one's taking any risks with that start, and Firepower off to an absolutely cracking start. But Sid the Sloth fancies it. He fancies it. He's had a good race and he thinks he could do a little damage here. Maybe up at the front. Firepower still leads from Sid the Sloth. Phaser trying to get involved as well as they come out of the corner. It's Sid the Sloth. It's Sid the Sloth that leads the race, ladies and gentlemen. And Taff, what a blinding start. Taff from 7th is up and in the lead. He's up and in the lead there. Oh, and then he's hit the barrier hard, though. He was out of control. I think he knocked Sid the Sloth on his way past. Not on purpose, but it happens. And Sid the Sloth back in the lead now as Taff tries to regain control of the car. And the Mad Dog in there like a bullet. And Taff, and where have they all gone? My gosh. Niggle's now in the lead. So Niggle, Silly Shot, where have these all come from? Taff's still thereabouts. Taff's still in the leads. Where did we lose Hawkeye? God, Hawkeye must have hit something hard. And Firepower. Oh, 1.5 seconds. And Slowpoke's not had a good start. So Niggle back in the lead again. He doesn't want to mess about. He feels like he should have had a win. And straight away he's got on with business. And he's got Silly Shot chasing him down. And the Mad Dog is in the mix this time as well, as Phaser coming through in a good 4th place at the moment, but Carlsberg's coming at him. Brownie and Taff are having a bit of a duke out there. Brownie's having a freak out. It's beautiful. I love it. Wow, 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 wow. It's like his car's warping. He's going so fast. So Taff is in the mix here. It's a big mix. Look at that. Look at the visibility. Shocking. So he's trying to stay out of the way and not follow those cars. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did he just slip one up the inside of Carlsberg in a beautiful way? No, it didn't go. Oh, no. Oh, he had someone up the inside of him as well. It's poor souls. They had no visibility whatsoever, didn't they, when they were racing in a crowd? That is scary stuff. They need some fog lights or something. Oh, Silly Shot going slow. He must have picked up a penalty. Niggle still leads from the Mad D-O double G in 2nd. Brownie in 3rd again. Brownie on fire, ladies and gents. That lag must be working for him. And oh, Sai went wide there as Taff got the undercut on him and went underneath. No, Sai's still there on the outside. He held it. He held it. But Taff's not quite done it. And Carlsberg's up in 4th. with Sai there in 5th. Sai's going barrier bound. No, he just misses the barrier. Beautiful stuff, but Taff gets ahead of him. And Sai now down in 6th, ahead of Silly Shot, who had a penalty, I believe, and slipped down to 7th, with Phaser slipping down into 8th, fighting with the Hodge. And the Hodge needs some points here. Sid the Sloth in 10th, Firepower in 11th. We've got Hawkeye in 12th, and Slowpoke. Oh no, Slowpoke is not in the mood for this. Niggle out there in the lead at the moment with the Mad Dio Double G. It's a battle of the championships. They found themselves out the front. Wayne, the Mad Dio Double G, leading the championship. Niggle in second. Well, they might not be after that last round of races. I think they will be. I think they're safe there. And the Brownie, always a danger. Oh, Brownie coming out of that corner a lot faster than the Mad Dog and making it look easy. Niggle's going to be in trouble next from the Brownie. He is absolutely flying. Wayne had a tap with the barrier there, but he looked safe. Carlsberg, Silly Shot, Sai and Taff all together there. We'll get on board with the winner from last race, Sai. I mean, I say we get on board, you just can't see anything. There's Taff going by, all the cars are ahead. Sai's in 7th, he's ahead of Phaser at the moment. I think he's got a bit of space before he gets to, before Phaser gets to him. It looks like Silly Shot's come out of that corner pretty badly. And now Sai is tracking on the Silly Shot as Taff moves up and into 5th. And Carlsberg still in 4th. Brownie's got ahead of Wayne G up there in the lead. And Brownie's got ahead, sorry. Oh no, yeah, so Brownie getting ahead of the Mad Dog. I've gone back 20 seconds because I noticed he then made the move on Niggle. Niggle's no penalty there. He's got right underneath his bumper as they head towards the first corner. He's getting himself placed out nice and wide, straight over the bumps. And he's going to go for the move around the outsides. Niggle already in the drift, and Brownie saving the drift to the end of the corner and getting out lovely and smooth, but he's picked up a penalty, so the lead should be short-lived unless he can pull out a whopping amount of time before. Oh no, Niggle went in hard there. Does he get a penalty? No, he saved it. The Mad Dog then slipping down into 3rd, and Carlsberg, Taff and Silly Shot and Sai all creeping closer. Hodgie there beating his battle with the Phaser and trying to leave the Phaser behind as Firepower plays catch up with Phaser. Hawkeye in 11th with Sid the Sloth, and Sid the Sloth started this race absolutely amazingly, and Slowpoke there in 13th having a bit of a time of it. Brownie leads from Niggle, and he's paid the penalty, so he's done the impossible. And he cleared Niggle with that penalty. Cracking stuff, but Niggle is closing in as they come into the braking zone, if it is a braking zone. And Niggle then again with the early slide. Brownie leaving that slide until near the end of the corner and gets out lovely and sweet. Mad Dog trying to keep Carlsberg at bay. He's not chasing down the leaders at the moment. He's more worried about his 6 than what's going on ahead. Carlsberg trying to stay ahead. Oh no, Sai's making a move on the Berg, but the Berg is not movable on. He's flying, he's chasing down the championship leader. Sai, Taff and Silly Shot all in a great battle at the moment on board with Silly Shot, as we see Mad Dog and Carlsberg wide in the final corner. And my word, Taff just slipped one up the inside of us. It was beautiful, it felt nice, comfortable. And now Taff up and into 6th with Silly Shot in 7th, looking at nothing but powder as he goes down the straight. And we're going to hit the jumps. Hey, another one? No, maybe just one. And then into the first corner, 7th place Silly Shot at the moment, trying to get a good slide on as he's looking at Taff ahead, trying to make the move on the Taff. And he's got it, he's nailed it. He's nailed the Taff there. Oh, what's going on? Is the contact at the side and he's sliding through. Beautiful stuff from Silly Shot there. Great stuff as he tries to close in on the contenders ahead of him. Sai in 5th, Carlsberg in 4th, the Mad Dog in 3rd. Then we've got Niggle. Oh, Niggle's picked up a penalty in his pursuit of the Brownie, and Brownie also picking up a penalty. So this could be good for a Mad Dio Double G. Carlsberg and Sai chasing him down as well. Unbelievable. Like they're the new boys on the block. They're the fresh blood, and they're hitting the ground running, ladies and gentlemen. Carlsberg and Sai into the URL with a bang. Silly Shot in 6th place. He's quite new as well. I've not noticed Silly Shot before. He may have been around in the background, but this is the first championship I've seen Silly Shot in as well. And these guys are a force to be reckoned with in the future. Taff in 7th, also doing a great job today. Hodgie up to 8th now. Firepower, oh, Hawkeye, Sid the Sloth, everyone's got ahead of Phaser. Poor Phaser. Him and Slowpoke are going to have a little table for two in the snowy corner of Canada and cry ice cubes into their margaritas. Niggle then getting prepared to pay that penalty. Oh, he's got ahead of Brownie again though. Brownie's paid his penalty though, so Niggle now paying his, and that will hand the lead back to the Brownster. But the Mad Dog is coming in strong, fast and throbbing, so be warned, Niggle, he's looking to peg you. And Sai going very fast into the beginning of the corner, and he's come out fast as well. He's all over the rear derriere of Niggle. He's got himself past the Mad Dog, and Sai is on. I said Sai, he's like the silent ninja. That's what Sai stands for. It's just you don't say the rest of it. It's like Sai. Brownie then, beware, because the Sai, winner of race 1, is looking to make it 2 of 2. Niggle though, he was leading that first race. It was in the bag, wasn't it? It was in the bag. He zipped the bag up, he bolted it, and he was on his way home with it. Then he lost it. Silly Shot there in the periphery in 4th. We got Carlsberg in 5th. We got Taff in 6th. So Silly Shot's turned that around. He was behind both of those. Mad Dog slipped down to 7th. I mean, I feel bad for him, but it's great for the championship, isn't it? It really keeps the championship lively. Hodgie in 8th. Firepower, unbelievable stuff now in 9th place ahead of Hawkeye. Hawkeye as well coming to life. They kind of wait till the middle of the race and then they both decide, let's go. Hey ho, well let's go. Sid the Sloth getting good times as well, chasing them down. They're ahead of Phaser, who's had a bit of an unlucky one, and Slowpoke, who is more than unlucky for Slowpoke, I think. Brownie leads. He's got the fastest lap time. He's broken the 59s, ladies and gentlemen. Only just, but he's in the 59s, and Sai chasing him with a Silly Shot in 3rd. Niggle in 4th. We got Taff and Carlsberg queuing up behind the Niggle to take that position away. On board, we're just going at 10.5 minutes, under 5 minutes to go. We're on board with Carlsberg as we chase down Taff and Niggle into the first corner. Niggle, oh, Taff having a little bang with I don't know what he banged then, a bollard I think, and Niggle flying around in front of us, and Carlsberg trying to floor it to get through, and oh, he nearly got in the Taff's way. Excuse me, Taff, sorry, was I in your way? And Carlsberg though comes up strong against the Taff, and Niggle has absolutely dipped. He doesn't want to be part of this little battle as they make their way around. Brownie leads from Sai, and we're driving up the embankments here, the snow drifts, with Carlsberg and Niggle making a meal of getting out that final corner. And Taff's going to be upon him down that straight as Carlsberg still following Taff, still ahead of the championship leader of Mad Dio. Oh, for God's sake, I had it. Mad Dio double G. La 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 la. He's the Mad Dio double G. So Brownie then leads the way. Sai, Silly Shot, Taff. There's movement here. Niggle slipping. Niggle and Taff and Carlsberg all in that battle. Taff's just ahead. Taff's just ahead, but Niggle slipped one through. Niggle an absolutely blinder one from the Niggle, and Taff there. They're all gonna. Oh, and Carlsberg hit the barrier the hardest out of the three of them, and the other two just gave it a little rub, just a light rub. Niggle and Taff though undecided betwixt the two of them who goes fourth and gets that fourth. And at the moment it's Nigel as Silly Shots chases down Sai. Sai could be in trouble here. Silly Shots on a push. Brownie's dipped. He's left them behind. He says, you guys fight out for second and third. The win is mine. Going for win number 3 this season. Great stuff. Nigel in fourth with Taff all up in his business. And through and past. Can he keep it? No, Nigel's getting a good drive out. And that corner, it can be taken so many different ways. And no one knows which one is the fast way. So Nigel then up and into fourth. And he can see the two still ahead. And oh, Taff's got caught in the embankment. Oh, Taff's got caught up in the barrier there. And that's going to give Carlsberg a great opportunity, especially as Taff carrying that 3 seconds. And that's going to give Carlsberg the best opportunity to get back up and into 5th place. Whilst Nigel, he's bouncing. He's gone. He's left. Silly Shot then still chasing down the side. And Brownie isn't too far ahead. I said Brownie's left, but he's still there. But he's getting some regular 59s now. He's liking the 59s. And he doesn't want to be a part of this. Sai on Silly Shot. And who's that? Oh, it's a back marker. Sorry, it's not back marker, it's Phaser. Nigel in fourth. Carlsberg in fifth. We got Taff in sixth. Now Taff's in trouble from the Mad D-O-double-G. So, yeah, Mad Dog coming back into the fray. And Taff having to go. Oh, Taff's got the fastest lap with a 59.5. So you go, Taff. Mad Dog, do you not know who you're playing with? Do you not know who you're messing with? Taff. He's a 59.5 kind of guy. Hodgie then in 8th. He's all on his own. And he'll be blessed for that. He'll be thanking the stars because Hawkeye's got ahead of Firepower as well. Awesome stuff. So Hawkeye on a push ahead of Firepower with Sid the Sloth ahead of Slowpoke. Slowpoke slowly getting back into this race. He's got himself ahead of Phaser. Poor Phaser. 21. A 121 that last time around. I think it's because of the blue flags. I think he's lifted. Brownie leads from Sai. Sai's lost Silly Shot. Silly Shot now. There's a gap between them. Nigel there coming up across a Phaser with Carlsberg ahead of the Taff, who's back ahead of Mad Dog. Unbelievable stuff. They're swapping and swipping around all over the place. So maybe the Mad Dog didn't quite get past Taff. I know he came up against him, but he didn't get quite past. Oh, hang on. Let me pause this because I just can't keep up. So Hodgie, Hawkeye. It's all the way up to Phaser, and then I've got to get back to the top. All right, look, I'll see if I can do this properly. So Hodgie's already finished, sorry, in 8th. Hawkeye coming to... I'll tell you, these finishes, they're catching me out because these races are fast and furious. So Hawkeye then next across the line in 9th. Well done. Firepower in 10th. We've got Sid the Sloth in 11th. Oh, is that Brownie going now? Sorry guys, Brownie's crossed the line. Here the wins. Here's Sai ahead of Silly Shot. Great stuff. And Silly Shot in 3rd. Nigel comes home in 4th, which is better than the last race, I'm sure. And Carlsberg just comes home in 5th. That's Phaser we saw crossing the line. Taff in 6th. And the Mad D-O-double-G comes home in 7th. Hodgie in 8th. Then we had Hawkeye 9th. Great driving from Hawkeye. Firepower in 10th. That's good as well. Sid the Sloth in 11th. Slowpoke, a race he'd rather forget. And Phaser in 13th. Probably a race he would rather forget as well. But the Brownie, 2 in a row. Is that? No, Sai won the first one, sorry. But that's Brownie's 3rd win, I'm pretty sure, this season. And that is, and he had a podium in the last race. And with the other guys, Nigel and Mad Dog and Hodgie and Slowpoke, falling flat here in the snow, then Brownie he's going to be shaking up that table. I'm sure he is. So, wowzers. So we got one more of those, ladies and gents. How much fun can we have? Brownie then takes the win. Sai in 2nd. Another good result for Sai. A win in a 2nd place. And Silly Shot, wasn't he on the podium as well? I'm not sure. But Silly Shot in 3rd. Great drive. Nigel in 4th. A little better than race 1, but he's led both races. He's going to feel that He should get a win in this round, especially with that championship fight and the Mad Dog not having the best of times. Carlsberg in 5th. Another one that's having a great time in the snow. Taff, great driving. Fastest lap as well. And awesome stuff from Taff at the moment in 6th. The Mad Dog, he's racing hard. He's racing strong. He's not being a soft ninny, is he? He's putting himself out there. He's got a championship to worry about, but he's taking the risks, ladies and gents, and that's a true racer. He doesn't give a hoot about the championship. He's just here for the fun, the frolics, and maybe a win here and there. Then we've got Hodgie in 8th. It seems like he's just trying to survive this round. Hawkeye, who's excelling in 9th. Firepower in 10th, who's also having an absolute blinder. Sid the Sloth in 11th. Slowpoke in 12th. Another one that's not taking to the snow all that well, with Phaser in 13th. You got to remember, these guys, they race a hell of a lot. They race 2-3 times a week with each other, and it's always on tarmac in either Group 4 or Group 3 cars. So this is really alien for a lot of these drivers. They are finding themselves way out of a comfort zone they didn't even know was a comfort zone. But it's fun. It's fun to see. It's nice to have a bit of a turnaround, a bit of a swap of the order, as one would say. So we'll get this one loaded up, and I am pumped, man. I can't wait to get this race underway, because it's been a hot diggity dog time so far this round. I am a big fan. So Phaser starts at the front, ahead of Slowpoke. Sid the Sloth in 3rd, Firepower in 4th, Hawkeye in 5th. Hodgie starts 6th, with the Mad Dog starting 7th. Taff starts 8th, Carlsberg in 9th, Niggle in 10th, Silly Shot in 11th, Psy starts 12th, and the Brownster starts 13th after a win. Psy and the Brownie, 2 winners. Who's going to be the 3rd one here in the snow to take the honours? The lights are on, ladies and gentlemen, and it's race time. Oh yeah, again, all of them a bit ginger coming off. Phaser seems to be off to a great start. Phaser, a fantastic start there, pulling away from the crowd for Phaser as he gets into the first corner, unbothered by anyone but Sid the Sloth going out wide. But Phaser's got that nice tight inside line, but no, Sid the Sloth gets the job done around the outside. Amazing stuff from Sid the Sloth, and Phaser holding on to that second with Taff and Niggle already coming through. Oh, a couple of barrier hits. I think we're going to have some penalties out there. Sid the Sloth, though, wasn't one of them, but Taff's come through. Taff is on the move, ladies and gentlemen, with Niggle there in second. Niggle's just got a stick in his butt at the moment about getting up there and getting this win. He wants it so badly. It's beautiful. He probably doesn't. I'm just making that up. So Niggle then goes for the lead against the Taff. Phaser still doing very well there in 3rd. Silly Shots come through as well in 4th. We've got Sid the Sloth in 5th, slipping a few positions. Size come up through in 6th. Then we've got Carlsberg in 7th. We've got the Mad Dog in 8th. We've got Brownie in 9th. We've got Slowpoke in 10th. We've got Hawkeye in 11th. We've got Hodgie in 12th and Firepower in 13th. But it's Taff now that's just wanging it around that corner ahead of Niggle, and Size up to 3rd already. This is unbelievable stuff, with Silly Shot slipping down into 4th, and Sid the Sloth is there to take note, to take names and kick butts. Silly Shot in 4th. Carlsberg then gets through. Sid the Sloth knocking into Silly Shot, really. Silly Shot was having a brush with the barrier, and Sid the Sloth had a brush with Silly Shot, and that let Carlsberg through. And side out, Niggles out wide, Taft's going, oh, he's gone. Niggles there in second, Side's chasing him down with Silly Shot in fourth. We've got Carlsberg in fifth. We've got Brownie in sixth. Brownie making his way through already as well. Look at him go. Sid the Sloth in seventh. Slowpoke in eighth place. Then we've got the Mad Dog in ninth. Wodgy in 10th. Hawkeye in 11th. Watch out for the Hawkeye and Firepower 12th. And Phaser, oh, he slipped to the back already. He's not a snow runner. He is not into the snow, is our boy Phaser. Taft, though, this is looking very strong. We saw him getting the fastest lap, and now look at him. He's in the rhythm, ladies and gentlemen. Gloria Estefan was right. The rhythm is going to get you. The rhythm is going to get you. The rhythm is going to get you tonight. Niggle then, 1.5 second penalty. He's a very naughty boy. And Sai there in third. Sai rising to the top when the snow is involved. He loves the white powder. Silly Shot in fourth with Carlsberg fifth, keeping a very close eye on Silly Shot. Brownie in sixth, Sid the Sloth in seventh. He's picked himself up a naughty boy token. Slowpoke in eighth with Hodgie, also a very naughty boy. And Waney, the Mad D-O-double-G, a very, very naughty boy. And Firepower coming through. Mad Dog just around, he'd rather forget. Oh, and he just got Punterino'd by the Hawk of Eye. He was probably helping him out. He's probably saying, yeah, I'll speed up. He got past him though. even so. And Phaser fancying a piece of the Mad Dog, maybe, as he comes up towards him. Taft still leads. Taft he's not giving anyone else another chance. He isn't giving him a chance. He's absolutely pelting it. He is Taft, you are giving me feelings that I should not have. That's amazing. Beautiful stuff. As we see the Deltona fly through the corners, doing what it was built to do, ladies and gentlemen. Free, be free, my love, be free. Sai on the hunt as well in second place, but my word, Niggle slipped back, and we saw he got that penalty. So Sai now back up into second place. A win, a second, and maybe even another second for Sai on the cards here. Niggle in third, but he's got a whole crew of people that want to argue with that third place, including Brownie, who is a winner today. And Carlsberg in fifth. Would like to get his name at the top. Sid the Sloth having a very solid race at the moment. Sid the Sloth getting a move done by Silly Shot on him, but my word, Sid the Sloth mixing it up with the big boys. Slowpoke there as well, just about coming upon him. Hello. And let's sit on board for a little bit. Taft still leads with Sai in second. Niggle in third. So he's got himself back ahead of whoever it was in third. Silly Shot. Oh, Silly Shot's had a big drop from Grace, ladies and gentlemen. He has fallen hard. And Slowpoke, we're having a look from his point of view. We're just over 5 minutes, a third into this race at the moment. We're sat in 8th place, and we can see all the players in front of us. And oh, is that a small mistake by Silly Shot? No, it's beautiful stuff from Silly Shot, as Slowpoke gets a controlled slide on the go there. Hodgie then 9th, chasing down Slowpoke. So Slowpoke and Hodgie have been pretty close together. Their points are going to be they're not going to affect each other so much in the points. What I worry about is for them is the Brownie. The Brownie was only just behind him. He was a few points behind him, but he's made some significant gains, should we say. Hawkeye and Firepower 10th and 11th. The Mad Dog down in 12th. The Phaser in 13th. And Taft still leads from Sai. And then Niggle. Oh, these two have just absolutely run away with it. Taft and Sai, in the only people that can lose this race, as I've said before, for them is themselves. If Taft can just keep on smashing out those fastest lap times. And Sai, Brownie's up. Oh, poor Niggle. Niggle starts great in the snow and just sort of like withers away. Sorry, Niggle, I don't mean it in to be a diss, but it's just happened in all three races. But Niggle now, like the phoenix from the flames, coming back at the Brownie. He can't let the Brownie score this many points. Surely Brownie is a threat in the championship. Maybe a far out threat, but still a threat. Well, I'll have to watch Niggle. It's a bit rapid, Brownie. I know it wasn't your fault. Don't feel bad. But yeah, the lag is it's tough to watch. So Niggle, though, he can't close in on the Brownie. The Brownie having an absolute banging time here. Silly Shot in 5th, Sid the Sloth in 6th, Carlsberg down in 7th, and we've seen him do better in the 2 previous races. With Slowpoke, he's having a better race this time, though, in 8th, Hodgie 9th, with Firepower in 10th. The Mad Dog has got himself back up to 11th ahead of Hawkeye, but Hawkeye's been a very naughty boy, and so has Phaser. What have you two been up to? Taff is under threat. Sai's come through like he's got a real wind in his tail. He's really nipped through there, and Taff leans on him and says, "Not today, Sonny Jim, not today. You've had your day." No, Sai says, "No, sir, I'm sorry, but..." Sai, Snow begins with S, and so does Sai. So you do the math. So Sai then, oh, here's the alcove there. Taff gets a great drive around, and Taff comes out the corner in the lead with Sai giving the inside a bit of a knock there, and Taff then somehow coming through, and this is a right battle for the win here. Brownie, oh, Brownie's been a naughty boy. How close is Silly Shot? Where's Niggle gone? Oh my word, Niggle has slipped down to 5th now, with Silly Shot in 4th. Brownie carrying a hefty penalty, but I think Brownie is far enough ahead to pay that penalty as Sai and Taff go mano oh mano, and Taff comes out on top. I told you, don't mess with those Valley boys. They're not to be meddled with. And Sai then trying to weigh up Taff at the moment. Brownie with a penalty, just about to pay it. How close is Silly Shot? Silly Shot's a naughty boy himself, and it's Niggle that fancies a piece. Niggle in 5th. Oh no, Silly Shot didn't have to pay his, but Brownie did, and he survived in 3rd place. Sai down behind the Taff, because the Taff don't mess. Oh, 3 different winners would be absolutely glorious, wouldn't it? But we've got a long way to go. We're just coming up to 10 minutes, so there's still 5 minutes left of racing, and Taff and Sai have left the rest of them behind, and they're in their own interpersonal battle about who will win this race. We've got the Brownie in 3rd. He's been on the podium, I think, in every round, which is going to put some shivers down the spines of some of the championship contenders. Silly Shot as well, getting good points today. He's in 4th, but he's been a very naughty boy, and Niggle will fancy picking up that position. Carlsberg in 6th. Oh, Carlsberg, the wall of death around the outside, and he survives. So Sid the Sloth in 7th. Sid the Sloth, come on, my son. He's doing a great job. It has to be recognised. He does struggle sometimes in the races, and so seeing him there mid-pack, fighting on pace with the guys he's fighting with, is it's a beautiful sight. A beautiful sight. Slowpoke in 8th. The story of his race, really. Story of his round this time. Late Louis and Wayne G as well, not taking to the white slidey stuff. Hodgie in 10th. Firepower in 11th. Hawkeye in 12th. Duking it out with the Phase. The Phase coming back. Phaser starting to find a little bit of consistency in the Delta. Taff still leads from Sai, and there is nothing taking this away from Taff. Taff's not messing, he's not hanging around, and he's not giving up any wins today. Thank you, sir. You may as well go home, Sai. There is no win here for you today. And Brownie, though, Brownie and Sai getting podiums, I think, in every round. Taff, no! Oh, Taff had me worried for a second then. Let's get on board with the Sai, just in case something like that happened again. I know there's plenty of racing elsewhere. Niggle and I think Silly Shot look close together. Maybe there's a couple there. Sai then using all of the road in his pursuit of the Taff. We're coming up to 12 minutes, 3 minutes of racing left, and it looks like Taff has done just about enough. Just more than enough. Look at him, he's miles ahead. And they come around the final corner. Oh, you can see Sai's getting bogged down mid-corner as he sees Taff struggling with the barrier up ahead. And he has closed the gap a bit on Taff as the timer runs out. Oh, did he just pick a penalty? No. Brownie in third, but he is being caught. No, he's not. He's not being caught by Silly Shot at all. But is he catching Sai? No. Who's around him? He must be around one of the people near the back of the pack. So Brownie, at the moment, putting a lap on someone, but I haven't seen any blue flags, so I don't understand that. Silly Shot in fourth. We got Niggle in fifth, trying to close in on Silly Shot. Carlsberg in sixth. Sid the Sloth in seventh. We've got the Mad Dog up to eighth now, ahead of Slowpoke and Hodgie, who are ninth and 10th. Firepower in 11th. Phaser in 12th. Hawkeye in 13th. And it's Taff, 13 minutes into this race. He comes around to do another. Oh, Sai, where did that come from? Sai leapt on the apex there and looked like he'd come through, but the Taff coming out of the corner somehow gets the overtake done. And Taff then still leading, but it's getting tighter and tighter every lap. Sai chipping away at the Taff at the moment. Brownie trying to close in on these guys, and he's not that far away. If they both run into each other, they could hand the win easily to the Brownster. But Taff is not going to be running into anyone. Taff is not even playing today. This race, he is not playing. He is here to win, and he's not messing about. 14 minutes just about on the clock. One more minute to go. I'm pretty sure these guys are going to get around and get another lap in, but I've got to keep an eye on those blue triangles coming around that map, because I don't like to miss them when they cross the line. And Taff at the moment still ahead of the side. Brownie closing in, but is it enough at the moment? So Taff across the line, Sai across the line, Brownie's across the line. Then we've got Silly Shots coming up towards the line. There's a few other cars intermingled with them at the moment. Niggle is next to cross the line with 20 seconds on the clock. We've got Carlsberg as well getting through. Sid the Sloth, come on my son, 7th spot. We are here for that. 10 seconds on the clock, he's through. Mad Dio Double G. 4, 3, 2, 1. And is that it for the Mad Dog? Or is it going to let him go through? No, yeah, the Mad Dog finishes in 8th. Slowpoke coming home in 9th. Hodgie in, oh no, Firepower. Oh no, Hodgie's already finished. Sorry, he was really close to Slowpoke. Firepower with a 1.5 second penalty. Will it be enough? Right. Okay, so Firepower does finish in 11th. He's miles ahead of Phaser, so he will keep that 11th. But we're going to flick it back up here, because Taff is just, he's down that straight. He's clear as well. Look, no sign of Sai. So there we go. Taff gets the win. Great stuff. Sai gets second, and Brownie in third. I mean, Sai and Brownie on the podium in every round. Silly Shot just ahead of Niggle. No, he's all right. And Silly Shot then grabbing out fourth ahead of Phaser. Niggle's finishing in 5th. Carlsberg 6th. Carlsberg was close to Niggle, wasn't he, at the end there? And Sid the Sloth, I'm saying that's a win, Sid. Great drive for 7th place. And we saw Mad Dog finish. Slowpoke just ahead of the Hodge. So he's gained vital points, or a vital point on the Hodgemeister. Firepower in 11th, with Phaser in 12th, Hawkeye in 13th. But it's Taff that reigns supreme today, ladies and gentlemen, in that third and final race. And may I remind you, we had 3 different winners in each race. We began with Sai, then Brownie, and now the Taff. Sai and Brownie unbelievable in the snow. Both of them on the podium in every race. Them two have scored a hella stacker points. Silly Shot also very strong in the snow, as is Niggle. And Niggle, I think he's going to walk away from this round feeling a little bit hard done by. I think he could have easily had a win and many podiums, but didn't get any. I don't think he even got on the podium. And it's a crime, ladies and gentlemen. Call the cops. So Niggle there in 5th, but Silly Shot great for 4th. Carlsberg steady racing, getting himself 4ths and 5ths and 6ths in these very difficult races. So Carlsberg can walk away with a job well done. I bet he won't, because he's Si's mate, and he'll be thinking that Si has been on the podium in every race, so that's not going to make him very happy. Sid the Sloth's got to walk away with a smile on that one. My word, 7th place. I salute you, sir. Great driving. The Mad Dog, off day, possibly. In 8th there, losing a lot of points, but luckily those that he's racing around with also losing points. Niggle's picked up a few points more, though, so it's going to get tighter, which is great for us. Slowpoke in 9th, Hodgie in 10th, Firepower in 11th, with Phaser coming home in 12th, and Hawkeye in 13th. It's a shame for Hawkeye. He's had some good races here this evening, not being one of them. But our boy Taff, ladies and gentlemen, I told you, the lad from the valley, done well. Good stuff. So that is the Deltona round 6. Now I think I've heard a rumour that round 7, the second race, there was a problem and didn't get saved. So we're only going to have one race from that round. But I think that'll be fine. Although I was looking forward to Eiger. I don't think I've ever covered an Eiger Mountain or whatever it's called race. So I was really looking forward to these going around there. So I'm a bit disappointed that there's only going to be one race. But hey, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing, isn't it? So thank you to the URL team for hosting and putting up these races. Huge thank you to Phaser. He always saves the replays and shares them for me. A huge thank you to the players for taking part and giving us such great entertainment. And thank you to you guys who may watch this in the future, because I don't think anyone watched whilst we were live. But that was fine. I know that's the crux of doing it in the middle of the night or middle of the morning, and that's just the way it is sometimes. You just got to deal with that. I'm on nights, so I'm staying up so I can sleep all day Monday and then go to work Monday night. So thank you very much. Tiru. Peace and love. Peace and love. Oh, so no effort in that. I couldn't be bothered. It's fligging 4:45 in the morning. So give me a break. Cheers, guys.